Ladies and gentlemen and graduates, welcome to the Fall 2021 commencement of the College of International Studies. And graduates of the College of International Studies, my message to you may be summed up in 2 words and multiple exclamation points. And by the way, my name is Scott Fritz, and I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the Dean of the College. Great to be here. My message to you is 2 words, and those 2 words are, you rock. And that may seem like an unspecific and indecorous thing to say on such a solemn occasion, but allow me to elaborate and make the case. After all, I am a professor, so making propositions and elaborating on them is kind of what I do for a living. First, you rock for the most obvious of reasons. By graduating from your program, you have accomplished something truly noteworthy, and you've done so in the most complex and difficult time facing students in living memory. You may not have wanted to be the pandemic cohort, but that's what fate had in store for you. And facing this challenge, you have not only survived, but thrived in your chosen areas and persevered on to graduation. This is an enormous achievement for which I would like to extend my warmest congratulations, both to you and all of the loved ones who supported you along the way. In fact, let's give a warm round of applause for the amazing friends, family members, and loved ones, whether in the audience today or far away, who have stood by our graduates through thick and thin and now share in this crowning achievement of their academic journey. Thank you. And while we're at it, please join me in thanking our incredible faculty and staff who have shared and supported your journey at the college and in the Department of International and Area Studies, and who therefore are also proud to share in your achievements. And through this journey, there is at the same time no substitute for your own hard work and perseverance. I know well that you had to improvise in 1,000 major and minor ways to navigate your way in your studies through the pandemic. Given the ingenuity and grit that you've shown, we are doubly honored at the College of International Studies to count you in our growing number of alumni who have what it takes to go out and push for change in a world that always pushes back, and sometimes very hard indeed. You are graduating from different College of International Studies programs, graduate, undergraduate, ranging in programs with a humanities focus to those with a stronger language and humanities orientation. Beyond that diversity of issues our graduates deal with, there are 3 key elements that unite our degrees and training. 3 characteristics our students will bring to the world. The first is a recognition of the interdependence in the world today. From public health to migration and the environment, we are living in times of unprecedented interdependence in which our fates are profoundly linked across the globe. Our curriculum probes this interdependence in ways that both increase our appreciation for the complexity of the problems that we face and that teach us to look in all directions for solutions and innovations. And the second characteristic our graduates share is a deep appreciation for local context. This is really at the core of the IAS training. Our International and Area Studies Department mission is one of promoting global fluency, defined as, quote, a sensitivity to language, culture, history, and society that enables us to engage, perceive, and interpret the world more meaningfully. What could be more important than interpreting the world more productively, particularly at a time of such great interdependence that we're living through? And the final hallmark of the training you have received from your International and Area Studies programs is a belief in engagement. We engage with diversity, whether locally or globally, on the basis of respect and also of responsibility. Albert Einstein once noted the impossibility of solving problems with the same mentality that created those problems. Global fluency, noted above, is a critical part of the mentality shift that we need to deal effectively with both global and local problems. So, to return to my message, you rock, graduates. You rock because you faced a daunting path to get here and you overcame it. And you rock because you carry with you the skills, concepts, and ethos that will enable you to thrive in an increasingly globalized 21st century. As a final message, let me strongly encourage you to stay engaged and in touch with us at the College of International Studies. Great things lie ahead of both you and of the college and department, and the value of your network and degree will only grow over time. We look forward to celebrating your professional and personal accomplishments. So thank you, and now give yourselves a huge round of applause and get ready to celebrate because you deserve it. And now please allow me to introduce my close colleague and friend, the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, Dr. Mitchell Smith.
Welcome and congratulations to the graduates. We're especially pleased that we have graduating students with us representing all of our programs, the BA programs, the BA-MA program, the Master of Arts in International Studies, the MA in International Relations, and the MA in Global Affairs. It's truly a joy to be here among our graduates and your families and friends. We're all aware of the enormous value of developing a broader understanding of global affairs and our place in a tumultuous world. Along with my colleagues, I'm therefore extremely proud to be part of a College of International Studies that fosters global citizenship, and a college that I suppose, following on the Dean's comments, we could call the School of Rock. I want to say a few words about the educational mission of the Department of International and Area Studies, about our faculty, and ultimately about the most important thing we do, our interactions with our students. Our educational goal, as Dean Fritzen pointed out, is to foster global fluency. The definition bears repeating: a sensitivity to language, culture, history, and society that enables us to engage, perceive, and interpret the world more productively. So how do we cultivate this sense of global fluency? There are two key ingredients. First, talented, intellectually curious students who are anxious to engage the world in all its complexity. Second, a globally engaged faculty that crosses disciplinary boundaries, encompassing history, sociology, political science, public policy, law, geography, and literature and linguistics. Our faculty are remarkable because they are truly teacher scholars. On the one hand, they produce acclaimed academic books and articles, and they are prominent in the national and international professional associations of their respective disciplines. They're also highly visible as commentators on contemporary global affairs and engaged as activists. On the other hand, as I know the students in the audience will attest, our faculty are deeply dedicated teachers who recognize that by far the most important part of our jobs is to help students learn to think critically, solve problems creatively, and perhaps speaking to the essence of what it means to be educated, especially in the contemporary environment that has become so divisive, to see the world from the perspectives of others. So I want to ask students and their families and friends to please join me in expressing appreciation to the faculty. Many of our International Area Studies faculty participate in the far-reaching study abroad programs of the College of International Studies, traveling with students to places from China to Italy to Brazil to Mexico. Each of us that has had this privilege gets to witness our students benefit from interaction with the complexities of the world and the efforts of those trying to navigate global challenges. In the era BC, before COVID, I was fortunate to travel abroad with students multiple times, and I've always been inspired by the experience. Let me share just a bit from those experiences. When I traveled with students through Germany, Belgium, and Luxembourg on our Engaging Europe program several summers ago, it was remarkable to watch students deepen their understanding of the journey traversed by European citizens after the Second World War, from fascism and the complete social, psychological, and physical wreckage of society to democracy, peace, and prosperity. We began our journey with a visit to the site of the Nuremberg trials. On our visit to Luxembourg at the conclusion of the course, the British judge who then sat on the European Court of Justice, Europe's highest court, expressed his outrage with the loss of individual rights to work and travel freely that would result from Britain's decision to withdraw from the European Union. And our students gained a much more immediate sense of the meaning of those rights and the passion with which people defend them. A few summers ago in Oslo, Norway, students in our Global Affairs Master's program visited the Nobel Peace Center to reflect on the value of peace and to learn about those who have dedicated their lives to this cause. Students also learned from experts at the Norwegian Ministry of the Environment how this small, prosperous country seeks to play a crucial global role in summoning the efforts of governments to combat global climate change. In our academic majors, we work to cultivate skills of critical engagement and creative problem solving, not only inside the classroom and through study abroad, but also through a rich program of events touching on every part of the globe and addressing crucial themes in every imaginable area of culture, history, society, economics, and politics. Many of these events are presented through the dynamic activity of our regional and thematic centers, including the Center for Middle East Studies, the Center for the Americas, the Farzaneh Family Center for Iranian Studies, the Cyber Governance and Policy Center, the Center for U.S.-China Issues, the European Union Center, the Center for the Study of Nationalism, the Center for Peace and Development, and the African Studies Institute. Collectively, these centers operating in the College of International Studies sponsor dozens of extracurricular events every academic year with renowned guest speakers, films, faculty panels, etc., all focused on helping students understand and analyze contemporary global developments. Our students turn out in large numbers for these events and contribute to valuable discussions that enrich learning outside the classroom. What makes all of this programming successful and meaningful is the active participation of all of you graduating today, your intellectual curiosity, your enthusiasm, and your observations and questions. So at this point, I want to ask all of the IAS faculty and everyone else in the audience to join me in thanking all of you, the graduating students, for your engagement inside and outside the classroom. It's tempting to conclude by charging all of you graduates with inheriting and solving the grave problems confronting the world today: severe economic inequality, social injustice, accelerating climate change, the spread of authoritarianism. But that would be an unfair burden. What I will say is that we leave this convocation ceremony with confidence that due to your hard work and your College of International Studies education, you are well prepared for a life of global engagement. As you engage the world, keep us informed about your experiences. It gives professors great pleasure to hear from students who've gone out into the world, have since landed their dream job, or who are pleased and sometimes surprised to discover at work or in travels that they can indeed apply to good effect things they learned during their studies. So remember that we're anxious to hear from you, and as your endeavors take you to new places, please keep in touch. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates. I now have the pleasure of introducing our student speaker, Taya Williams. Taya very much deserves that applause. She is a senior obtaining a dual degree in international studies and sociology with applied criminology and a minor in Spanish. She has provided leadership throughout the campus, such as being a member of the Withrow Leadership Scholars and the President's Community Scholar Advisor, participating in undergraduate research as a McNair Scholar, serving in executive positions with the Black Students Association, High School Leadership Conference, the Big Event, and the Diversity Enrichment Internship Program, and a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. Taya has received a plethora of awards, such as the Outstanding Senior Award for the College of International Studies, OU Campus Life Award, the Letzheiser Bronze Medalist Honor Award, the President's Award for Outstanding Senior, the Piet Honor Society, and more. Following from her experience having studied abroad 3 times, expanding her knowledge to succeed in the global community as a Global Engagement Fellow here at OU, she plans to further her cultural experiences by attending graduate school abroad. The future undoubtedly has great things in store for Taya, and I can tell you that this college is proud indeed of her accomplishments. Taya.
Wow. Thank you. Wow. I don't want to get all emotional. I'm not a crier, but whew, this is real, guys. We're here. We did it. Shout out to my capstone class out here. We were struggling, but we got through it. So again, my name is Taya Williams. Great introduction. So I'll just go ahead and say what's in my heart. So they said, enjoy this while it lasts. It'll go by fast. And look, here we are. Where did the years go, guys? Like, it just flew. So take a moment to reflect on your freshman self until now. Oh, how hopeful and excited you were. Then the years went on, and you transformed. You experienced disappointment, excitement, loss, stress, happiness, anxiety, man, the list just goes on. Essentially the highs and lows of undergrad that no one will understand but you. You even suffered in silence sometimes, but you rose. You got up each and every day. But for what reason? My reason was honestly, who would do it for me? As a self-supporting student, I had to learn this early on. Fall, get up. Fall, get up. Fall, get up. But everyone only saw the product of me getting up, not falling. The perfect Taya, they would say. You guys probably feel the same. And if no one has told you yet, I am proud of you guys. Guys, yes. Whatever was thrown your way, you've overcame it. Give yourself credit. Like, pat yourselves on the back now. Yes. So, you know, they always say, wow, Taya, you're so amazing. How do you do it all? You know, the realest answer I can give is because I had to. Education saved my life. It allowed me to not become the product of my environment. So what is your reason? What has education done for you? You know, I can go on and on all day about my OU journey of accomplishments, awards, experiences, but this just feeds the narrative of comparison of what students should live up to be, being high achieving. And I initially fed into this narrative. Yes, I worked hard for everything I've done, but my journey is not yours. Comparison is the thief of joy. So do not let this university or anyone else determine your worth based off of your accomplishments. You are worthy just by being, by simply existing and living. Our entire identities have been invested into being students for far too long, and we've been giving the blueprints of how to do this thing called life. You know, it's just time, guys. Rip it up. No more. You know, you guys, this is your time to live. Discover your true passions. What makes you happy? To travel, explore, and learn on your time. Take back your power. It's time to create your own life and live your authentic truth. To the university that wasn't built for me to succeed as a Black woman, I did that. To the university that turned away to my community and all communities of color, you inadvertently created a powerful leaders that will lead this university to speak truth to power that the same systems they maintain. But to the college that saw me as whole, that sees its students as whole, that consistently advocates and supports us through it all, College of International Studies, thank you. Dr. Cruz, Dr. Fabio Desai Silva, Dr. Gerlat, Sophia, thank you. Lastly, to my sisters, Tasha and Rihanna, thank you for everything. When I felt alone in this journey, you all allowed me. You all showed me that I wasn't. And I am forever grateful for you guys. We have broken generational cycles. So So guys, just to wrap it up, my graduates, go change the world. I promise you, it needs you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not going to top that one. Thank you so much, Taya. As we all know, and as Taya so beautifully expressed, none of our graduates here would be here without a support system. And so before we continue and have you walk across this stage, I'd like to give you an opportunity to thank that support system. So I'm going to ask all of our graduates to stand up, whether you're down there or up here. If you'll stand up, please. And those that are down there, I would like you to turn around and give a round of applause to your parents, grandparents, family, friends that are family. Stay standing. Stay standing. Those of you in the audience, moms and dads, go ahead and stand up. Let's recognize you. Grandparents, stand up. Husbands, wives, significant others, family, friends that are like family. Sorority sisters. Also, can we give a round of applause for the family and friends that are not here for whatever reason? Let's remember them as well. All right, so your family and your friends, they're the ones that got you to the university. Students, stay standing, one more. Family can sit. It's the last time I get to kind of give instructions to you all, so I'm gonna relish it. They got you here to the university, but we have 3 people in the audience that helped get you through the past 4, 5, 6, maybe years, and I do want to have you turn around and give a round of applause to our 3 award-winning academic advisors, Tracy, Mullen, and Katie. Please stand up. And I'm sure Tracy is around somewhere getting things ready. You may sit now. For a minute. Just really quickly, before we move on to the awarding of your degrees, I want to talk for just a minute about some of the cords and the stoles and other things that people are wearing. You may have noticed them. You may wonder what these particular accomplishments are, and there are many. I'm not going to cover all of them, but there are a few that I would like to give you a little bit of background on. First, there are crimson hoods that are worn by students earning bachelor's degrees who are graduating with honors. These are students that are noted in your program. They're noted with cum laude, which means with honor, and they have a GPA of 3.4 to 3.59. There's also magna cum laude, and these are students that are graduating with a GPA of 3.6 to 3.79. And finally, our summa cum laude with highest honors. These are the students that are graduating with a GPA of 3.8 to 4.0. So that's pretty impressive. We also have gold hoods, and these are for students who are graduating with a GPA of 3.6 or higher. And believe me, getting these GPAs, getting here in the last couple of years through the pandemic is no small achievement. We also have a few cords. There are green cords. These are for our leadership program. We also have blue and white cords for those that are global engagements students, and red, white, and blue cords for those that are associated with the military. So take a note of the students and get a little bit of an idea of all of their accomplishments through that. One final thing is a medallion I'd like to point out, the Phi Beta Delta medallion. This is a unique honor society that focuses on interdisciplinary international studies, and so you may notice a few. If you do not have one, we would love to include you in that society, so let Tracy know on your way out. All right. Feel like I should take a big pause here? I'm the only thing standing between you and your degree. But now is the time. It is the time we've all been waiting for. In a few minutes, I'm going to have you come to the top of the stage here, and our master students are going to move into their positions. You are going to give me your card. I'm going to try my best to pronounce your name correctly, but please correct me if I am wrong. And we're going to tell a little bit about where you're from and where you studied abroad if you're an undergraduate. You are then going to move across the stage to shake hands with Dean Fritzen. I'm also going to ask my IAS colleagues to stand up as we recognize our students. And I'm going to ask Mitchell Smith, Dr. Smith, to move to the front where he's going to do our hooding for our master's students. You will receive your diploma cover as well as a graduation memento from the College of International Studies. It is a luggage tag, which we know you will put to good use, hopefully sometime soon. We also have a professional photographer who will be taking several pictures of each graduate. To ensure that everyone can see the ceremony, parents, please refrain from leaving your seat to take photographs until the convocation has ended. Each graduate will receive information regarding the availability of the professional photographs. So thank you for your cooperation there. I add that one in because my mother was always the worst about this. Just one other word of advice. I think we're well on our way to this, but this is a time for celebration. So shouts of joy, loud applause are not only appropriate when names are called, but strongly encouraged. So no blowhorns, but everything else is fair game. But do remember that some students, particularly international students, do not have their families or may not have their families here. So let's shout and cheer as loudly for them as well. All right, master's students, we will begin. Let's congratulate Jimmy Morales Jr., Master of Arts in Global Affairs. Jimmy is getting, his major was a Master of Arts in Global Affairs with a concentration in Global Economics and Development. He is from Temple, Texas. He studied abroad in Arezzo, Italy. Congratulations. And a double congratulations to Chance Pruitt, who is getting his second degree with the College of International Studies, this time a Master of Arts in Global Affairs. Chance is focused on international security studies. He's from Dickinson, Oklahoma, and he studied abroad in Istanbul and Ankara, Turkey. Congratulations, Chance. Also receiving a Master of Arts in Global Affairs is Kyle George Raymond Quincy. He too has concentrated in international security studies, and he is from Griffin, Georgia. Congratulations to Kyle. Okay, and let's congratulate Gretchen May France. Gretchen is getting a Master of Arts in International Relations. She is from Plymouth, Michigan, and she studied abroad in Belgium. She is part of our Master of Arts that deals mainly with military bases, and so she completed the bulk of her work at the base at Shape in Belgium. Congratulations, Gretchen. Also getting a Master of Arts in International Relations is Hannah Myers. Hannah is joining us from Plano, Texas. And we're very proud of her. Congratulations, Hannah. Joining us from very close, Del City, Oklahoma, let's congratulate Jameson Riley. Jameson is also part of our program that is held on military bases. He is getting a Master of Arts in International Relations. Congratulations to Jameson. All right, let's give one big round of applause for all of our master's students. Next, we'll be moving on to those that are receiving their bachelor's, and first, we congratulate Michael Freeman. Michael's major is International Security Studies. He has minors in Asian Studies and History, and he is from Tulsa, Oklahoma. From Arcadia, Oklahoma, congratulations to Isaiah Jack. Isaiah is an international security studies major and a minor in sociology and criminology. He studied abroad in Puebla, Mexico, as well as Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Congratulations, Isaiah. Next, we have Drake Catter. Drake is a major in international security studies with a minor in international studies. He's from Oklahoma City, and he studied abroad actually on deployment in Niger. So congratulations, Drake. Graduating with special distinction of 4.0, we have Claire Kendall. Claire's major is international studies, and her minor is Spanish. She's from Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, and she spent time abroad in Barcelona. Congratulations, Claire. And here we have Mallory Lewis. Mallory's major is international studies, but she also has a second major of Arabic. She is from Greenwood, Arkansas, and she did a military deployment in Jordan. Congratulations to Mallory. Congratulations, Amy Mailo. Amy did a major in international development. She also has an economics degree, as well as minors in French and political science. She is from Honolulu, Hawaii, and she studied abroad at Clermont-Ferrand in France. And congratulations to Weston Mott. Weston's major is international security studies. He also got a second degree in sociology and criminology. He's from Clearwater Beach, Florida. Congratulations, Weston. With a major in Latin American studies, let's congratulate Andrew Scott. Andrew has minors in Spanish and naval science. He is from California, Maryland, and he studied abroad at our center in Puebla, Mexico. Congratulations, Andrew. And also, congratulations to Christy Schauger, International Security Studies. She has a second degree in Chinese, as well as a minor in Geographic Information Science. She's from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and she studied abroad in Beijing. She also has a very cool cap, so check out how she's decorated that. Congratulations, Christy. Here we have Allison Nicole Scholl, graduating with distinction. Graduating with distinction, International Security Studies with an Arabic minor, and she is from Warrensburg, Missouri. Congratulations, Allison. And congratulations to Hunter Ullman, International Security Studies. Hunter has a minor in Middle Eastern Studies, and he is from kind of just down the road in Choctaw. Congratulations, Hunter. Okay. Just checking. Congratulations to Alyssa Francis Davide Oreta. Alyssa has a major in international studies and minors in religious studies and international development. She's from Little Rock, Arkansas, and she spent time abroad in Paris, France. Congratulations. And congratulations to Guillermo Velasco, International Security Studies. Guillermo has a Spanish minor, and he is from Norman, Oklahoma. Congratulations. Last but not least, you've already met her, but congratulations again to Taya Williams, summa cum laude. a big round of applause for our undergraduate students. All right, well, I'm going to hand it back over to Dean Fritzen, who will make this all official.
All right, well, this is the fun part. All graduates, please stand. As Dean of the College of International Studies, I acknowledge you as recipients of bachelor's degrees with all the rights and responsibilities pertaining to. And do we have master's degrees separately read out? And master's degrees as well. I'm sorry, the script is slightly off. If you have not already done so, it is appropriate at this time to move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left, as a symbol of you having achieved the honored status of graduate of the University of Oklahoma. Congratulations! Wonderful, congratulations. And will you all please join me? Let's see, this is the first time I've done this, so just have to get it right. Excuse me. For the chant, I think we lost the script, but that's okay. Oh, it's on the back. Oh, okay. Oh, I've got the chant. I've memorized the chant. There's no problem. Okay, please join me as a first-year dean, as a matter of fact, in reciting our Live On University chant. O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A, our chant rolls on and on. Thousands strong join heart and song in alma mater's praise. Of campus beautiful by day and night, of colors proudly gleaming red and white, 'neath the western sky, OU's chant will never die. Live on University. Thank you. Okay. So I believe we are finished, but there is please join us now for a reception in the second floor in Baird Lounge. Of the Union building. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, and let's go celebrate.